The supermarket is completely burned down. It's gone. The owner suffered a huge loss. An electric bike caught fire on its own, and I used 5 fire extinguishers but couldn't put it out. The fire was just too big.
In the early hours of August 28th, a sudden fire broke out at an electric bike shop in Shunde, Foshan. The flames spread rapidly, engulfing the entire shop. The electric bikes inside turned into metal frames in the fire, and all the vehicles were completely destroyed, resulting in devastating losses. Several nearby street shops were damaged, with one large supermarket suffering significant losses. The supermarket manager said that the fire started at the electric bike shop and then spread to his supermarket, causing severe damage. The fire also led to power and water outages for nearby shops, affecting the lives of local residents. Around midnight, a fire broke out at the Tailing electric bike shop across from the village committee in Sangui village. It was quite a big fire. Last night, 5 fire trucks arrived.
A row of electric bike shops in the Sangui area of Foshan caught fire. Once an electric bike catches fire, it could lead to endless inspections. The exact cause of the fire is still unclear, but I strongly suspect it was caused by the lithium battery charging. This time, the fire in Foshan resulted in more than 10 casualties, which is considered very serious in our country. So please don't complain about the upcoming inspections. The electric bike business has been tough this year, and the market conditions are poor. I truly hope the relevant authorities can find the root cause of the problem and focus on the lithium battery issue, rather than the bikes themselves. After all, a bike left there won't catch fire on its own.
It's been 4 days since the major fire in Shunde, Foshan, and there's still no official report. The number of casualties remains a mystery, and related information has been censored by the authorities. Mr. Zhang, a blogger in the electric bike industry, revealed on Douyin on August 30th that this fire resulted in at least 10 casualties, showing just how devastating electric bike fires can be. Recently, multiple incidents of electric bike fires have occurred across China. On the night of August 23rd, a fire broke out at a street shop in Suqian, Jiangsu, resulting in 6 deaths and reducing several electric bikes to just their metal frames. According to local residents, the victims were all from the same family. The video of the incident quickly went viral on Douyin, attracting widespread attention. Footage taken by witnesses shows the entire row of street shops engulfed in flames, with thick smoke billowing out. The fire was likely accompanied by explosions. Several electric bikes were parked in front of the shop, and fire rescue vehicles were on the scene. A sudden fire not only claimed the lives of 6 family members, but also shocked and saddened the entire community and even society as a whole. This tragic event has once again raised serious concerns about the issue of electric bike fires. On August 29th, a spontaneous fire broke out at the entrance of Wenzhou Jingzhou Group. The fire blazed high into the sky, burning several electric bikes and even setting a nearby large truck on fire, leaving it as just a frame. On the morning of August 7th, a video of a fire at a Xiaodao electric bike store in Wuxi spread widely online. It's reported that the fire may have been caused by a short circuit at the lithium battery charging station in front of the store. The damages from the fire could be as high as several million yuan. Not only that, but the surrounding shops were also affected to varying degrees, so the actual losses might be even more. Recently, a video has been circulating online showing an electric bike catching fire and then exploding inside an internet cafe. The scene is terrifying, and viewers were shocked that the whole process took just over 10 seconds, like a rocket launching. Why are there so many electric bike fires happening? According to industry experts, there are several reasons. First, there is chaotic management in the industry. Second, it relates to defects in battery quality and illegal modifications. Third, almost all electric bikes on the market don't have charging safety devices. If the charger malfunctions, it can cause the battery to reverse charge, leading to a short circuit and a fire. Electric bikes mainly use lead-acid batteries or lithium batteries. However, since 2019, the CCP government has implemented a new national standard for electric bikes, requiring the total weight, including the battery, to not exceed 55 kilograms. To meet this standard, manufacturers in China had to abandon the heavier, short-range lead-acid batteries and switch to lighter, high-energy density lithium batteries. After the new national standard was implemented, the market share of lithium battery electric bikes gradually increased, but lithium batteries are less safe, prone to catching fire or exploding. Many fatal fires are caused by lithium batteries in modified bikes. The Secretary General of the China Chemical and Physical Power Supply Industry Association, Liu Yanlong, explained to CCP state media that accidents with lithium batteries could be due to poor battery quality, with some refurbished batteries swelling or short-circuiting inside. It could also be due to long-term use, leading to aging or short-circuiting of external battery wires. Additionally, the failure of the Battery Management System, BMS, which provides protective functions, can cause overcharging and overheating, creating safety hazards. This is especially true for second-hand, modified, or expired batteries, which are prone to thermal runaway during charging, releasing large amounts of toxic smoke during the fire and explosion. China now has 400 million electric bikes in use, and as they become more popular, the number of electric bike fires has been rising every year. According to data released by the National Fire and Rescue Bureau, there were 21,000 electric bike fires in China in 2023, an increase of 17.4% from 2022. In 2022, there were 18,000 reported electric bike fires, up 23.4% from 2021. Due to the frequent occurrence of electric bike fires, China has launched comprehensive safety inspections for electric bikes across the country. On August 30th, Beijing's Emergency Management Bureau held a press conference. Liu Yang, the director of the News and Publicity Department at the Beijing Fire and Rescue Bureau, reported that since the launch of the comprehensive safety inspections for electric bikes on May 20th, there have been 202 electric bike or battery fires in just over 3 months. Liu Yang stated that based on the causes of the fires, 80% were due to thermal runaway in batteries, and 14% were caused by electric faults in the vehicle's wiring. When looking at battery types, 82% of the fires involved lithium batteries, while 18% involved lead-acid batteries. Liu Yang mentioned that they will further increase supervision and inspections to strictly prevent electric bike batteries from being brought into buildings. It's widely known that China's electric vehicle battery technology is still not fully mature. What's puzzling is that the government claims that two-wheeled lithium battery vehicles, like electric bikes, are unsafe and prone to catching fire, leading to widespread restrictions. Meanwhile, four-wheeled lithium battery vehicles, like new energy vehicles, are heavily promoted with subsidies for purchases. How does that make any sense? In recent years, China's new energy vehicle NEV industry has experienced rapid growth. By the end of June this year, the total number of NEVs in the country reached 24.7 million, with 18.1 million of those being pure electric vehicles. At the same time, incidents of NEVs catching fire have also been on the rise. Reports of NEVs spontaneously catching fire have been popping up on social media and short video platforms. On August 30th, while driving on a road to Shijiazhuang, Hebei, a BYD car suddenly caught fire. Netizens are questioning whether China's electric vehicle battery technology is reliable enough to be on the market, as the unstable battery quality seems to be a ticking time bomb. On the morning of August 19th, a video was shared online showing a new energy vehicle in Kaili, Guizhou, suddenly emitting thick smoke from its rear while driving. Soon, flames started shooting out from the rear, and the fire quickly engulfed the entire vehicle. A witness in the video mentioned hearing a loud noise like thunder, with a big boom shaking the windows. Pictures showed a new energy vehicle at a charging station that had been completely burned, overturned, and covered with a car cover. Some netizens speculated that the vehicle might be a BYD Tang. Most of the reported NEV fire incidents have been due to collisions, scraping the undercarriage, or spontaneous combustion during charging. It's hard to imagine that even NEVs that haven't been delivered yet, still being transported, can catch fire spontaneously. Recently, on a highway, a semi-trailer carrying a load of BYD new energy vehicles had one of the vehicles suddenly catch fire while driving. The flames quickly spread, igniting over 10 other new energy vehicles on the truck. The cars were rapidly reduced to shells, with thick black smoke billowing out, and the truck transporting them was also destroyed. According to reports from Chinese netizens, the vehicle that caught fire during transport was from BYD's Seagull series. The high rate of spontaneous combustion incidents involving BYD vehicles has sparked widespread criticism. BYD received particular attention because of its rapid rise. BYD chairman Wang Chuanfu once boldly claimed that he would erase spontaneous combustion from the electric vehicle dictionary. Wang's words exposed a major flaw in Chinese companies, a lack of legal compliance and internal oversight mechanisms. In the internet age, information spreads faster than ever imagined. No sooner had Wang spoken than photos and videos of BYD vehicles catching fire started flooding in. Some BYD vehicles, even before reaching consumers, have caught fire quietly and uncontrollably on highway transport trucks. For new energy vehicle companies, the focus should now be on improving the safety of their vehicles and reducing the rate of spontaneous combustion, rather than making endless excuses after accidents happen. On August 27th, a video surfaced online showing an Aito M5 electric vehicle catching fire while charging in an open-air parking lot in Ganzhou, Jiangxi. The video shows intense flames with fire and thick smoke continuously emerging from the vehicle's cabin and underneath the car. During the fire, the front of the car even exploded once. After the fire was put out, the entire vehicle was severely burned. The video quickly triggered the CCP censorship mechanism, and by the same day, it was completely censored online. Screenshots of chat conversations show that at 2 p.m. that day, a Chinese netizen posted the video on Douyin, curious to see what would happen. Less than 20 minutes later, the account was punished with a 7-day ban. Douyin claimed the ban was for involvement in pornographic content. Aito electric vehicles are produced by Ceres, but the smart driving technology is provided by Huawei. Because Huawei is involved, Aito has always been protected by the authorities. The CCP strongly supports domestic electric vehicles, but the batteries have repeatedly caught fire or exploded, leading to serious safety concerns. Ceres issued a statement emphasizing that the fire was not caused by the battery pack, sparking various speculations. Some netizens believe this may be a way to avoid addressing battery quality issues. One comment said, "If it's not the battery's fault, then why did it catch fire? The chassis was on fire, yet they said it wasn't the battery." On August 19th, a fire broke out in the underground parking lot of the Xiangxie Garden residential complex in Huicheng, Huizhou, Guangdong Province. The fire started on the first underground floor of Building 6's parking lot, burning 3 cars and several electric bikes, but no one was injured. After an investigation, the cause of the fire was determined to be thermal runaway in the battery of a new energy vehicle. The owner had purchased the vehicle second-hand on April 15th of this year, and it had been driven 130,000 kilometers. On August 18th, a Chang'an Deep Blue SL03 was driving slowly when it suddenly jolted, and then caught fire. Fortunately, the passengers noticed in time and quickly evacuated, so no one was injured. The strange fire involving the Chang'an Deep Blue sparked heated discussions among netizens. One commented, "There was nothing on the road. How could a small bump cause it to spontaneously combust?" Some netizens speculated that a loose paving stone might have been knocked up, hitting the battery underneath. On August 14th, at a charging station in Xiamen, a newly charged vehicle suddenly caught fire. According to a video shared online, a new energy sedan was about to leave the charging station when white smoke suddenly started coming out from the chassis. The driver noticed and immediately got out to grab a fire extinguisher, spraying dry powder at the smoke. The smoke seemed to stop. However, less than a minute later, smoke started pouring out from the chassis again, getting thicker and darker, and muffled explosions could be heard. The driver quickly called 119 for help. Soon after, 2 louder explosions came from inside the car, and flames shot out of the chassis, with the vehicle starting to burn intensely. On August 7th, in Putian, Fujian Province, a new energy ride-hailing car suddenly caught fire. Flames were constantly shooting out from the bottom of the vehicle, with thick smoke billowing and occasional noises, accompanied by a strong, irritating smell. According to the ride-hailing driver, he was parked and waiting to pick up passengers when, in less than 10 minutes, he noticed smoke coming from the vehicle. Seeing this, he quickly got out and tried to put out the fire with a fire extinguisher, but the flames were too intense. He had no choice but to call 119 for emergency help. After about 20 minutes of emergency response, the flames were eventually put out, and fortunately, no one was injured. In another incident reported by netizens on August 9th, a new energy vehicle exploded while charging in the underground garage of a residential complex in Hangzhou. The vehicle that caught fire was a white Dongfeng new energy vehicle, and the damage was severe, with the tires completely deflated. A woman living in the complex told Chinese media that around 1 p.m., she suddenly heard a loud noise and initially thought it was thunder. When she went downstairs to check, she found that a car had exploded while charging in the underground garage. The spontaneous combustion of a new energy vehicle in an underground garage has undoubtedly heightened public concerns about charging or even parking electric vehicles in such spaces. A netizen commented on Douyin, saying, "The key issue is that if a fire starts in an underground garage, it could burn all the cars and even damage the building, which the car owner couldn't possibly afford to pay for. Preventing this risk by refusing to allow electric cars underground garages is the right decision." This comment received over 6,500 likes, and similar concerns and opinions were frequently seen in the video. In the past 10 years, there have been continuous incidents of electric vehicles catching fire in China, but very few cases have been reported by the state media. The persistent battery quality issues in new energy vehicles have yet to be effectively addressed, which is something people should think seriously about. On August 3rd, Cai Shenkun, a Chinese economist and independent columnist living in the United States, told Voice of America that the quality issues in China's electric vehicles mainly arise because manufacturers don't put enough effort into quality control during production. More importantly, there may still be many technical aspects that are not up to standard. After cutting costs, many preventative measures might not be properly implemented, so it's inevitable that we see problems with electric vehicles, and this is an issue that's unavoidable in the near future. A netizen commented on the article, saying that the glossy surface of China's new energy vehicle industry cannot hide the deep-seated concerns. The large-scale development of immature technology by the CCP is bound to fail. The Chinese people will once again have to pay the price.